Hello. What's going on, everybody? Not much going on in the NBA tonight. Nothing too special. Just a regular Cavs game in the middle of January here. Many people are saying actually the best game of the year so far. At least on paper, the biggest matchup. I've seen a lot of people on Cavs Twitter say it's the most excited they've been for a game since that Christmas Day in 2016 against the Warriors. Uh, it's going to be a show tonight. That's at least what I'm hoping for. How am I feeling about this crazy matchup, man? There are so many interesting dynamics in this matchup. There's so many different clashes of the way these two teams play. It's the number one defense going up against the number one offense. These two teams both play at a pretty fast pace. The Cavs are sixth in pace. The Thunder are 10th. The Thunder force the most turnovers in the NBA. The Cavs are third in taking care of the ball. It's going to be one hell of a show. That's all I'm hoping for. Obviously, my main priorities, I want the Cavs to win. There's a lot of agendas on the line tonight that we got to push. But at the same time, I hope that this game is I hope it's just a fun game. I think it would be big for the NBA. They've been promoting this game like crazy. It's the two best teams in the league. It's a historic matchup as far as the team's records entering this game. The Cavs are 31-4. The Thunder are, they've won 30 games. I don't remember how many games they've lost off the top of my head, but it's an electric matchup. Corey's joining me right now. Welcome, Corey.
Hello. What's up?
Nothing much, like I said at the start, there's nothing really too crazy going on in the NBA tonight. Just a regular January game for the Cavs. Nothing too special.
Yep. Nope, nothing at all. Can't think of one thing. Why are we here?
Yeah, there's really not that much to talk about with this matchup. It's kind of just, it's not too exciting.
Yeah,
should be not an easy
fun
win for the Cavs.
Like the Hornets game from Sunday, but I guess it's a close second.
LaMelo Ball's not going to be out there, so there's really not that much as far as entertainment goes. But no,
yeah, I might switch to a different game on the playback.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. If this game's boring, we'll switch over to like the Pacers game or something. I don't even know who else is playing tonight. But no, this game, as I said right before you joined, it's an historic matchup. We'll see how the actual on-court product looks. You never know how this game could go, but on paper, entering the game, it's one hell of a matchup. I can't wait.
Yeah, and it's scary to think that if they play down the road this season, that this isn't even like OKC at full strength, and like they're still without Chet and without Caruso.
It's crazy, man. That defense is already so good, and they're missing one of the most versatile defensive bigs, and then obviously just a world record on defense in Alex Caruso. But the Cavs, no Sam Merrill tonight, so they're also not at full strength either. I guess it's really the X factor here. Sam had been turning it around a little bit before that ankle injury, so it would be nice to have him out there, but hey, either way, these teams are strong enough to give us a show tonight.
What is your realistic prediction?
Realistic prediction? All right, I gotta go. I think it's gonna be a back and forth matchup, and I think the Cavs will start to separate themselves either end of the third quarter or like midway through the fourth quarter. I think we'll see maybe not a full-on Cavalanche, but we'll see like a mini run to extend the lead and put it away. I'm hoping to see JT Thor tonight because that means the Cavs are up by a lot and it's garbage time. So he is available, I saw. They said he's active tonight. So I'm hoping Craig Porter and JT Thor are out there at some point in a good way because it could be the opposite too. But I'm going with the Cavs.
Maybe we should not root to see JT Thor.
Yeah, that could be a monkey's paw type of wish right there. No Cavaliers tonight, says Cavaliers LQ. Yeah, I mean, listen, it could be a back and forth game. It could come right down to the wire. I think the Cavs are 2.5-point favorites, which I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to imagine that's the smallest gap, the smallest point differential they've had in quite a while, because they've just been killing teams. But the Thunder have been killing teams as well. The Thunder 15 games in a row. Cavs 10 in a row, all by double digits. I think, I wanna be responsible with my takes tonight. Even if the Cavs win, I'll try not to push too crazy propaganda. I can't quite promise that, but I'll try. But I do want to say, even though there's a lot on the line tonight as far as the agendas and the narratives go, it is just a game in January. So want to keep the context there. If the Cavs lose, or even if the Cavs win, we'll try not to get too carried away. But hey, man, if Evan Mobley shows out, that's the most important thing to me. I need Evan Mobley to have a big game. Most important thing is the Cavs winning, but this is an opportunity for really the entire Cavalier roster to prove themselves, because I think the narrative right now is, everyone's asking, is this team legit? This is their big national TV matchup. This game has been promoted like crazy. Like I've said, ESPN has done a really good job hyping this up. It feels like a playoff game. So this is the Cavaliers' chance to prove themselves as much as you can in a January game.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting for sure. I think seeing how the two bigs kind of handle the Thunder, who outside of Hartenstein are a relatively smaller team, I think it'll be interesting to see if they could take advantage of that size matchup that the Bucks were capable of doing. You can kind of use that blueprint.
Yeah, you'd hope to see Evan Mobley put on his best Giannis impersonation tonight, because with the two bigs, we're going to see how it goes. I could see this going a few different ways, but you should really be able to punish OKC with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, especially if you get like the aggressive Jared Allen tonight. That could Jared Allen puts up 15 and 12. That completely changes the dynamic of this game. If we get a Jared Allen game where it's like 11 points, 4 rebounds, that could get a little spooky. We'll probably be seeing some Dean Wade in the fourth quarter if Jared Allen comes out like that, if the lights are too bright. But I believe in Jared Allen. I always have. So I think he could be big tonight. And one of the biggest keys, if not the biggest key to me in this game, is going to be how Evan Mobley handles mismatches and switches, because he's going to spend a lot of time with smaller guys on him. So if he's able to dominate those mismatches, this game gets a whole lot easier for the Cavs.
Yeah. I think it's interesting that the narrative for the Cavs is like, yeah, we haven't seen it work in the playoffs yet, but you don't see that same argument kind of being spun for the Thunder.
Exactly.
When
Yeah.
ideally it's like if the Cavs didn't have the New York Knicks series of 2 years ago, then they really have nothing to kind of grasp at. The same way with the Thunder, it's like the Thunder haven't had that type of loss in their portfolio with this young core. So it'll be interesting to see what the spins are going to be coming out of this game. Because even though you're right, it's a regular season game that honestly doesn't really change much for either team going forward. It will be interesting to see what narratives are spun from this one game in January.
As far as the stakes go for this game, yes, it's just a regular season game, but there's a lot on the line as far as agendas go. If the Cavs put up a stinker, we're already not really being taken that seriously. We're not going to be taken seriously the rest of the way if they stink it up tonight. So praying that they don't do that. Again, it doesn't matter if they lose. It doesn't mean the title hopes end here, but a big game would really put them on notice. There's a lot of casual fans, or maybe not even casual fans, but just NBA fans who haven't been able to catch many Cavs games because they're not on national TV very often. This is going to be one of their first or one of their few chances to really watch this team. And so, again, there's a lot on the line as far as the agendas go. I really need Darius Garland to have a big game. Donovan Mitchell. That's the other key that I tweeted about is, yes, Evan Mobley's going to have to really dominate in the switches and the short roll and all that. But OKC's perimeter defense is frightening, to be honest with you. It's very scary. They force turnovers like crazy. They're so athletic. They can switch everything. They can handle basically any attack that you throw at them. And so Darius and Donovan have been the engines of this team on offense. Can they replicate that against this OKC team? Can they avoid falling into any bad habits when, the going potentially gets rough? I wouldn't be surprised if at some point, especially early on, the Thunder managed to jump out to a 10-point lead and the Cavs have to fight their way back. This could be a game of runs. And so I'm really interested to see, do they stick to the game plan? Are Darius and Donovan able to solve some of these problems that the Thunder defense can throw at them? And how much are they able to dictate the terms of engagement here?
Yeah, there's a lot of, I feel like honestly, there's not one way this game ends that I wouldn't be surprised with. I feel like just because when you have a matchup like these, and with the high variance of any NBA game, especially with two teams playing at elite levels on both ends, it could literally just be one team's off and one team's on. But because of the matchup, we're going to leave it being like, oh my God, they're not built for this at all, versus like open shots just falling. And then we know everything we need to know about like how these teams operate and why they could lose games. Like if the Thunder's defense is a little off, it's going to really hurt them. If the Cavs record pace of making threes kind of dips down, which has been their reason for winning all season, then we'll point to that and be like, see, it's not withstandable in a playoff series. It's just like you're saying, like the narratives will be spun. It's going to be wild, but luckily we don't have to hypothesize anymore about it.
Yeah, we're about to find out live whether or not the Cavs are frauds. No, I'm kidding. Even if they lose, it doesn't mean anything. But even if they lose, it won't be the worst thing in the world. But hey, I would love some proof of concept here. You know, we've gotten it earlier throughout the season when they beat Boston and everything, but another tool in our toolbox here to pull up whenever people start to doubt the Cavs. It'd be nice. But here we go. Let's lock in. I'm ready. I'm nervous, but I'm ready. Dean Wade, save me. Let's go. Let's go. Great start. Couldn't have asked for a better start. The role players are going to be important too. I know we talked, about the stars, but when you mentioned that 3-point shooting, part of the reason why they're leading the NBA in 3-point percentage and they're shooting the lights out is because it's not just Darius and Donovan shooting. It's Dean Wade. It's Mobley. It's Karis LeVert.
Yeah, I think do they have 6 players that are averaging above 40% from 3?
Another one.
Oh.
Let's go. Hey, they should just keep doing that the rest of the game, right? Why not?
Yeah, I guess it's
just
simple.
hit a corner 3 every play down.
I don't want to say it, but this Thunder defense kind of sucks.
Right. I thought this was the number 1 defense in the NBA. I just saw Dean Wade and Darius Garland score like it was nothing.
People in Oklahoma City are like, who the hell is Dean Wade?
Get ready to learn Dean Wade. Great ball movement already to start off. Very efficient. Got Dean Wade on Shai to start off this game. Really interested to see how they contain him. We get a switch here. DG. Mobley again. I don't think he blocked that second one, but good contest. I love it. They're going to Mobley with the mismatch here. Uh-oh. You know what? He didn't fall down. The chair got pulled out, and he obviously benefited from the foul call there. But even if they didn't blow the whistle, we've seen Mobley just fall straight on his ass on that play. So I think it's a good sign that he didn't completely tumble right there.
Good center of gravity. Put down the scouting report.
Yeah, if you look at this Thunder defense right now, really good on the perimeter, a lot of switchable wings, but Isaiah Hartenstein's their only guy with any real size out there, so Mobley and Allen should be able to take advantage of this. Got Allen on the perimeter here, moving his feet pretty well. That's good defense, a good shot, but you'll live with that more often than not.
Oh my God, I think I just realized that ESPN messed up the starting lineup for the Thunder.
Did they?
I think they put the other Jay Williams in.
Oh.
Because I was wondering why they were starting the other Jalen Williams and Cason Wallace at the 2. But they're playing the Jalen Williams you would expect to start.
Yeah. I still get confused with how to spell each of their names. So I know which one is which when they're on the court. That's easy to figure out because they look very different. But their names, I never know how to spell. This J-Dub right here, I never know how to spell his name.
Oh, no.
Not exactly complicated, but it's just him and the other Jalen
when you
Williams,
have more than one.
Slight variations, yeah. All right, good scrambly defense right here. Ended in a foul, but didn't give up any clean looks from 3. The Thunder, they don't have any like legit barn burners from the 3-point line. They have guys who can shoot, but it's definitely not their greatest strength. And so if the Cavs can just limit giving up easy looks, you'll probably end up winning that battle because they don't have like a Max Strus or anyone who's like a high level 3-point shooter.
They were hoping that was going to be Caruso, but Caruso's been having a dip from 3 this season, which has kind of hurt them because that was supposed to, along with the defense, obviously, they were looking for someone that wouldn't be Josh Giddey, where defenses didn't have to sag off.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, Caruso has always been good from 3.
It's good defense right there on Mitchell. That's one of the things I'm talking about. I don't really love that shot from Mitchell. Kind of settled for a tough mid-range and he got blocked. But here we go. They inbound to Mobley and maybe just letting him cook right here. Let's see. Trying to take Hartenstein off the dribble. Not great.
I think the Thunder are going to love that.
Yeah. Oh, good defense for Mobley, though.
Ooh.
Spacing wasn't great on that Mobley possession, too. He just kind of dribbled right into traffic. So hopefully he'll
If I'm the
make
Thunder,
better decisions.
If I'm the Thunder, I'd be wanting Mobley to take those on because there's so many pesky defenders on the Thunder that will probably backdoor strip him.
Yeah.
And Mobley's been one to kind of have 1 or 2 a game at least where you're kind of like seeing the process in real time.
Yeah, the handle's a little bit loose. Back and forth, they're going right now. No, everyone's just missing shots. It's really a defensive battle after those first couple plays. Yeah, the pace is getting crazy. The Cavs actually play at a slightly higher pace than the Thunder, but they're basically, I think the Cavs are 6th and the Thunder are 10th. So, like I said at the start, there's so many different ways this game could play out. This could be a helter-skelter shootout. It could be a defensive rock fight. Still too early to really tell which way it's going to go, but we'll be keeping an eye on it. All right. Yeah, both teams take really good care of the ball, but funnily enough, both teams force a lot of turnovers. So it's a very interesting clash of styles. The Cavs are 3rd in taking care of the ball. Thunder are 1st in generating turnovers. I think the Cavs are 5th in generating turnovers. Great ball movement.
Nice pass.
Thunder having more steals than turnovers. Yeah, that's crazy. This is a great give and go here. I feel like that's something we've seen from Garland more this season than in the past, where he did it against the Lakers too. Just that quick give and go, like pass and cut right away. I think a lot of times in the past, if he was forced to kick it out to Dean Wade right there, he might just stand stationary or even back up to be like an outlet pass and maybe reset the offense. But now we're just seeing him give it up and cut. I think that's been a nice development for him.
The Cavs just matched personnel. They took out Mitchell and Mobley, and Lavert and Strus just subbed in. So now we're more evened up. We'll see how that goes.
Cavs in a zone right now, I think.
The famed zone.
All right.
I gotta say, I know Jackson brings up a decent amount, and I agree. The hit rate on the zone, I feel like, is pretty low for how often we use it.
Doesn't seem very high. I'm not quite sure why Kenny is so committed to it, but I guess they're still 31-4, so I can't complain too much. But interesting. It's very interesting that he pulled it out this quickly.
It's like the one thing about Kenny Atkinson that you could even have pause on this season is be like, yeah, Kenny does all these things well, but have you noticed he kind of likes the 2-3 zone?
All right, clean look for Max Strus. Oh, stepped out.
Oh.
All right, hey, you know what? The ball went in, though. And Max Strus is a streaky shooter, so he sees the ball go in, even if it doesn't count. Maybe something's there. I don't know.
Maybe. Max Strus game? That'd be kind of cool.
I would love a Max Strus game. It's, 12-10 so far in the first 6 minutes. Bit of a low scoring start. I think both teams are really locked in defensively. This matchup is living up to the hype so far, I think.
Yeah, I would expect jitters with this game, especially given the overall level of inexperience of these two teams on this type of stage, I think too. That's something that can't really be understated. I feel like Kiss Cam is such a risk for the video team being like, these two people look like they got to be together.
Yeah, it's always such a gamble because you never know. Like, are they siblings? Are they friends? Are they it could get awkward. Are those two people even together? Or are they just sitting next to each other? That's an easy one.
Is this a
arm around
hostage
the shoulder.
situation?
Yeah, they always have their arm around their shoulder, so I guess that's an easy way to tell. That was a little aggressive. JB's in the stands.
JB's cheering on the old squad. T-Pain.
You say that's his mother, I think. She looked very young. So there we go. We got our awkward.
Honestly,
moment,
I thought.
all right.
I thought the couple before that couple was like a father-daughter, so I can't really determine anything anymore.
Oh, this man's standing up, taking the hat off. Oh my God.
Oh,
is he about to? Oh, crack on the stream.
Nice plumber's crack, dude.
Oh man, this game is delivering everything. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's the 6 sweatshirt I wanted to get. That like jade looking one. That was sick.
That's a good one. No,
yeah, it's a nice $150 sweatshirt.
Is it really?
Yep.
Good God.
Because anytime they have a collab with like a clothing brand, it's an insane amount of money.
It's nuts, dude. $150.
Wow. Was Darius just throwing shade at Karis LeVert?
Right.
Or Ty Jerome?
Erasure?
You guys are the 6th man. Ty, you're like 8th. Well, Ty has it late.
This could be a Ty Jerome revenge game. He spent a little while in OKC. Didn't play much, but he was there.
Yeah, didn't they draft him?
I think so.
It was him or the Suns. I can never remember.
I think he started, like, his rookie season was in OKC regardless. I'm not sure, like, if he was drafted and traded or what happened there, but I'm pretty sure he made his debut with the Thunder. Every other team won the NBA title. It's pretty good company to be in.
2 title champions this year?
Yeah, I guess so. 2
That's awesome.
Champions. This could be an NBA Finals preview. Which is the other.
I was going to ask you, what are the
exciting.
What do you feel like it's more like? Which team do you feel like is more likely from this matchup to be in the finals?
I would say OKC, just because right now the West is looking a little more wide open. I still think in the East, Boston is scary. I'm not too worried. Like, I think we'd beat Milwaukee, but Milwaukee has a real fighter's chance. New York could get scary. So I think there's more roadblocks in the East, whereas in the West, right now at least, like OKC's biggest challenger would be maybe Denver, but it's basically just Jokic versus the world and like Memphis, but I think OKC can handle them. Dallas is probably their biggest challenge, which would be like a big hurdle for them, but I believe their path is a little easier, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Nice.
The East or the West has the feeling that the East has had for the past few seasons, where it's like more even overall with very few teams at the top. Now the East is top heavy, but all the teams at the top are good.
Yeah. Good, great lob finish from Allen right there. And then, oh man, what a sequence.
Oh,
he had the lob, and then he holds Shai in isolation, forces a step back jumper, which he'll take from 3. And then he runs the floor and gets a dunk. It's an awesome sequence and a almost block. Okay. All right. I thought maybe he was going to send that one. Darius with the foul grifting. Let's go. He understands what's at stake. All right. Knock on wood, everybody. George Niang just checked in. This is going to be an interesting matchup for him.
You don't like him against quicker, smaller players?
Hey, man.
George likes to play bully ball, dude. He'll put them in the post.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt right now because he's had a good season. But let's just say I am holding on tight for these minutes. Nice take from DG right there. All right, right away they're going at Niang. Nope.
I was gonna say I'd probably want him switched onto J Will. That's probably the one player I feel like he can match up with.
Yeah. Ooh, see, that's what I was worried about. There we go. We see OKC generating a turnover. I think if they're not the best in the league, they're one of the best in the league at turning steals into points, like fast break points. When they get a steal, it's a live action steal that they go coast to coast, like we just saw.
Oh,
Max Strus.
Yep.
If the Strus can get loose, that would be crazy.
Zero hesitation on that catch and shoot.
I agree with Jackson. This has been a very good start for Jarrett. This is an XXL. Yes, this is one of the free shirts that they gave out. Why do I look baggy today? Jackson throwing shade. It's the free shirt that they gave out a few years ago. It's pretty fire.
I also have that shirt. I wish I knew. We could have been matching. Maybe at halftime I'll try to search for it. Second half rally shirts.
Yeah. it's the lucky t-shirt. I actually don't know. I don't know what the Cavs record is when I wear this shirt. I don't know if it's lucky or not.
You don't keep track of that? I'm sure Dan does.
I think if I remember correctly, I think I wore it during that Knicks series, maybe game 1, and they lost. And I was like, maybe this is an unlucky shirt. And then I think I wore it at some point in the Orlando series. But no, Demo, I wore it against the Magic too, and we won. So I'm like, I don't know what this means.
Interesting for you to be like, yeah, it seems like times are pretty dire against the Magic. Why don't I whip out this Knicks shirt? That brought me some terrible memories.
Yeah. It's the Karis LeVert of shirts. You never know what to expect from the Cavs when I wear this.
I'm honestly not hating the Niang minutes right now, even though they
haven't been productive.
Ooh.
It's a pretty decent closeout from Niang. That's, I don't know what Jaylen Williams is shooting from 3 this season, but I feel like, it's not the worst thing in the world to give up a semi-contested 3 from him. Maybe I'm way unfamiliar with this game. Niang.
Oh. Oh. I don't know why I thought a Cav was even in that vicinity.
Oh, burned him right there. Yeah. All right, here we go. Cavs down 7 right now. Would like to see them stop the bleeding here. Got an inverted pick and roll. Mobley. Okay. See if we can get a stop here. Tough shot. We will take that. A little bit of jitters, I think. I think
Mobley's
they
also
process.
Are making it.
Max Strus. Let's go. We needed the Strus to get loose. So far, it's looking good.
I feel like the Thunder are just challenging Mobley to do something offensively. Like they're letting him do all of his normal stuff, but they're going to exploit his handle and they're going to have to make him knock down those shots.
Yeah. Another one? Oh, okay. All right. It's okay. He earned a little bit of a heat check there.
Max Strus is never shaken, but at the same time, that's like one of those things that when he's going like 1 for 6 and taking heavily contested pull-ups out of anger, you're not ever that pumped.
Yeah. I didn't like this foul call here. Let me see. I guess he had his hand on him, but yeah, I still don't like this call just by principle. I think the NBA needs to stop bailing people out for that. Like
that arm was not even on the ball when it was raised.
Yeah. I mean, he's completely just grifting for a foul there. So I would love if the NBA just stopped rewarding people for that.
Unless Darius starts doing it, then it's fine.
Yeah, Darius is allowed to do it.
Because he never does it.
All right. Right now, I'm feeling a little bit worried. Thunder out to a six. How much are they up by? They're at 4-point lead right now, so it's not too bad. But I don't hate the process from Mobley so far, but I haven't seen anything too good from him just yet. And I think he's going to be a major key throughout this game.
I think Mobley needs to have a much better game than what he's having, and I think that's also like you said, the process of what he's doing is what he's been doing all year. I don't feel like he's kind of playing above like his weight here. It's just the Thunder are prepared for it, and Mobley just needs to tighten a few things up in order to kind of get rolling in this game.
Yeah, I think we're seeing maybe a little bit of jitters, and it also feels like OKC is really, even more so than a regular matchup that you see throughout the year. It feels like OKC is really just daring him to make stuff happen, and that probably comes from the weight of this matchup, the fact that both teams have had a couple days off to really prepare for it too. They're hitting Mobley with a very specific game plan, and right now he hasn't been able to solve it. Hopefully, as the game goes on, he'll find more answers.
Yeah, it feels like from the way that the Thunder have been pressuring the guards off the inbound that they want Mobley to bring the ball up just so they can try to exploit his weaker handle than Darius or Donovan's. Maybe the Cavs might respond by going smaller and bringing in Karras to play the 3, so then there's another option to handle the ball, but I don't think the Cavs I don't think we'd really necessarily look forward to more Karras on-ball opportunities. A Sam Merrill jersey in the crowd.
Jackson was giving them away before the game. Yeah, the Cavs offense started off really, really hot with those 2 threes. Max Strus has helped a lot with him adding in 2 threes. But other than that, the Thunder have done a really good job of making it tough for them.
Dude, he has to be so hot in that thing.
Yeah, I mean. Oh, look at that. Shout out Richard Jefferson. Let's go. It is great to have him on the call.
Shout out to the NBA champ.
Did they challenge it or no? I don't think they did. They're just discussing it. Yeah.
Road Tripping is a great pod.
Yeah, they're really entertaining.
They're one of those podcasts to me that's like I usually pick and choose based on the guest.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like a weekly listener or however often they upload, but I'll check in every once in a while because you got to
They're like a daily one.
Here's the Vert beating some on-ball pressure there. All right, that's a good look for Mobley. I like that he took it right away.
Yep.
Flowed right into it.
That's the type of stuff you want to see. You don't want to see him start to relegate his game back into just being a rim runner. The freer he plays, the better he's going to be, because Mobley, when he starts second guessing himself, becomes super inefficient offensively.
Yep. Need him to stay confident. I don't think Mitchell scored yet. I agree with what Jackson just said. I do think he's forcing a little bit. Those mid-range jumpers are good when you're already rolling, but I'd like to see him establish something else before resorting to those.
Apollo's change is synchronized with the swish.
He is.
Felt like we were
running circles around
in,
me.
5th grade.
Okay, he just laid down. Dogs have to take 30 circles before laying down.
Yep.
That was a nice play right there by Mitchell. Create something for Evan Mobley, get him an easy opportunity. Yeah, I mean, no one in the NBA is really capable of guarding this right now.
Shai provides such a tough challenge for the Cavs, being a taller guard, because you're basically relegated to putting Mitchell and Garland on one of the smaller players, And then the Cavs are going to have to put a wing onto SGA at all times in order to keep him accounted for. But even then, SGA is so good at getting to his spots. It really is going to be tough for them to kind of slow that down.
Yeah, he's
in a
going to get
way,
his
the
numbers
offense
no
is
matter what.
Yeah, I was gonna like OKC's offense in a way is pretty heliocentric around Shai, and it's one of those things where you kind of just he'll get to his more in times than not.
Yeah, I do think the Cavs. That's good defense from LeVert right there. The Cavs do have some good options to throw at him, so I would love to see them basically just trust their individual defenders as much as you can and avoid overhelping or
Nice
oh
pass.
Jesus
Oh.
Lord. See, I thought that was going to be a Karis LeVert mid-range pull-up, and then it turned into a beautiful pass. So my emotions went all the way up here, and then Niang smoked the layup, and I went back to feeling even worse than I would have if LeVert had just taken the mid-range.
That's not ideal.
There we go. Tried to grift, didn't get rewarded. I think they got an M1. No, okay. I was gonna say worst timeline for that possession. Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, the Cavs do have some good options for SGA, whether it's LeVert, Strus, Wade, or even Okoro, who hasn't checked into the game yet. So I hope they do their best to trust their individual defenders and not collapse too much and leave guys open for three. I think they've done a decent job of that so far, but we'll keep watching for it.
How would you review these Niang minutes as a whole?
Outside of that layup, I feel like he hasn't done anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say remove the layup
too bad, but he hasn't done anything necessarily great either. So I don't hate it, but I'm not loving it.
They're not exposing him defensively as much as I thought they would.
Yeah, they haven't been able to go at him too much. Not loving this possession. Didn't love that at all. LeVert just dribbled.
What? You didn't love that?
Seconds and then took a mid-range. Oh, okay, thank God. Well, down by 7. Could be worse for sure. I don't love the Cavs' offensive process, specifically the last few minutes there. Mitchell hasn't really found it yet. Garland, I wouldn't say is playing one way or the other. That LeVert possession was very bad. Going to be interesting to see how they respond in the second. They're getting dragged into the mud. That's basically what's going on. What's up, Cleveland Cavaliers?
Yeah, I think what's interesting for the Cavs right now is they're definitely lost offensively. I think with no one truly getting going, it feels like everything's kind of locked in right now offensively. The Cavs play their best when someone's got going, and then the motion of the offense kind of can build orbit around that player. And without someone truly kind of getting the defense's attention, it's not looking great.
Yeah, I think it's the perfect way to say it. It's like no one is really drawing in too much defensive attention or creating advantages, getting double teams or anything like that, drawing in help defense. So it's been a lot of stagnant, kind of stationary offense. And that's what we should expect from this Thunder defense is like they really don't need to send a double team or rely too much on their help because they have such great one-on-one defenders. And that's where it comes back to Darius and Donovan are going to have to start cooking. Evan Mobley's going to have to cook. Jared Allen's been good in the minutes that he played, so maybe that rim pressure will go a long way as the rest of these guys search for their shots. Interesting to see what's going to happen when Okoro gets out there. Are they going to completely ignore him? And is it going to come down to can he hit his first open three or what's going to happen here? I'm interested to see those minutes.
If Daigneault hasn't looked at Okoro's basketball reference page for this year, he's going to be very surprised when Okoro hits some wide open threes.
Yeah. Hopefully Okoro can deliver some good minutes because he'd be very helpful on the defensive end. And then I'm assuming we'll probably get a Ty Jerome burst of minutes here somewhere. And I know he hasn't exactly been the same player as he was in the October, November, the Burr months when he was looking like an MVP, but it would be cool if he could give us a quick, 8 points in 3 minutes or whatever, like he used to. That would be helpful.
A little throwback Jerome game from a month ago.
It's Jerome. That's what we're all hoping for.
Kenny is always one to pull out some tricks in the rotation. So are we seeing?
Start
I'm
of the
looking at
second
Jerome. He
quarter.
looks like he's just readjusting.
Looks like Okoro is coming out. Who will get it
Jerome is
going
definitely
first?
not.
Jerome is not. Okay, who do you think will get it going
Yep.
first? Well, right now, if you're asking the core four, I'm not sure, but right now Max Strus seems like he has it going, so that's good. I think Darius and Jarrett look like they have a little bit of a rhythm. I would say they're the two members of the core four who are playing with the most rhythm right now. Mitchell has kind of seemed hit or miss, and Mobley looks a little razzled so far. Not nearly as bad as if you think of some of his previous games, like big games again in previous seasons against like the Celtics or even the New York series, I don't think he looks completely rattled that way, but he doesn't look too comfortable yet. So I'm interested to see what happens with those two. But Garland and Allen, I'm feeling good about.
This ESPN's graphics team has got to get their stuff together. They just said that was Kenny Atkinson.
Did it really? I didn't even notice.
Yes.
Wow, the lights are too bright for them. They're falling apart here.
That poor unpaid intern. Kendrick Williams with a nice
There's a throwback to the 2000s right there.
That was like Paul Pierce
on Donovan. Yeah. George.
All right, Niang.
Nice rebound though. Got to find a way to get Donovan some breathing room in this matchup. Yeah, this is a bad possession. Wait a second.
Oh, nice pass though.
There we go.
Tony, take it back.
Not a good possession for the first 18, really the first 22 seconds. And then OKC just forgot Max Strus existed. Immediately. That tends to be a theme on these streams. Bad take, Tony. It wasn't a bad take. It wasn't a good possession for the last 2 seconds. Mobley with some strength right there.
Gotta wait for the possession to play out.
Let's go, Evan Mobley. That makes me feel good right there. That's a good bounce back move. Get yourself going.
I hope the Thunder enjoyed that cute little first quarter because their run is over.
Yeah. Look at that. You did not see Mobley finish through contact like that in years past. And the free throw. All right, Niang in space. Let's see. Thankfully, this is not too bad of a matchup for him, though. I think he can hold his own here. You got to win the non-Shai minutes for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Off to a good start there. It's good defense. Absolutely nowhere to go.
Yep. You'll take those Hartenstein possessions any day of the week.
All right, nice play from Mitchell there to draw a foul. He's got to find a way to get Dort to back off him a little bit. I don't even think Dort could have 5 fouls. He's still going to play this physical. So I don't know if it really matters if you get him into foul trouble. But yeah, he scares me. He's a damn good defender. Good screen from Okoro.
Well, wow. That was ultra physical. Oh.
Okay, he got blocked. Okay, I thought he just airballed it. He got blocked. Well, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Back to the free throw line. Woo! This game, man. They're so physical. You can already see. I mean, they were beating up Mobley down there. Yeah, I love it. This is a good challenge for the Cavs. They got to embrace this.
It's like they're playing against Tibbs.
Confidence is very key. Yeah, I like that. Even he got a shot blocked, gets the ball right back, and goes up strong again. I mean, he didn't really get the shot off because he got clobbered, but staying aggressive. Definitely, I wouldn't say turning it around because I don't think he was necessarily playing bad to start, but turning it on, I guess is what I would say. He's starting to turn on the heat here.
We just need to get Donovan out of the torture chamber. Right?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we gotta get Donovan out that torture chamber. But I think Tim Bontemps is out of this game, so this is a big game for Mobley.
Damn.
Break the curse.
Is Derek Favors with him?
Derek Favors is courtside. Oof.
Tim Bontemps wanted him to watch his protege in in the flesh.
All right, come on, Donnie.
It feels like he's just trying to break out of something.
Yeah, he's 0 for 5 so far. Okoro, let's go. Let's go. So how many does Hartenstein have? It's 2. Okay, that was hey, you get him in foul trouble. Now we'll really be talking because they don't have any other options. Great D from Okoro.
How dare you? They have the other Jaylen Williams.
Yeah, sorry. Jerome's out there. Let's go.
Yep. Oh,
big time strength right there. And that all starts with Ty Jerome.
The agenda's doing well.
The Okoro agenda is actually off to a good start. That's 2 straight defensive possessions right there.
I can't wait for Kendrick Perkins when the Cavs win to talk about Ty Jerome and Isaac Okoro as difference makers.
Damn.
Oh.
It hasn't been good from Donnie so far. 0 of 6 to start. That last take it started off good. He just kind of got caught in the air. I think he wanted to pass it to the corner and then didn't have any outlet to go. So he tried to lay it up there at the very last second. But it's going to be hard to basically impossible to win this game if we don't get Donovan or Darius going. So a little worried, just a little bit.
This feels like a game where in most regular season games, if Donovan didn't have it going the way he is now, he would kind of lean into more of the facilitator role. But it feels like he's really just trying to get his shot going. And I get the process of it, but it's really hurting the offense because then I think it kind of opens the door for a lot of other players to kind of adopt that mindset.
Yeah, it's going to be key that he finds a rhythm here. I don't really know how good the Cavs' chances are if they get a real stinker from Donnie. But if Darius can turn it up, that helps a lot. As Demo just said, you're going to need at least one guard. The good thing with Donnie is that all it takes, even when he's pressing like this, is all it takes for him to see, maybe 1 or 2 easy looks go down, and you can see him completely turn it around and go on a heater. So I will never count him out, even if he starts 0 for 6 like we've just seen. He could be shooting poorly all the way up to the 4th quarter, and all of a sudden he gets an open look, and now we're really cooking. So I will always give him a very long leash.
I guess he's earned it.
Max Strus not a pet guy. Wow. Who would have thought?
That's Max Strus kind of just disappointed me there.
Yeah, I definitely thought he was a dog guy.
Dude, Max Strus would totally be like a pit bull guy.
That's what I would have guessed.
Anthony Edwards naming his dog Ant Jr. is still a top moment for me.
I didn't even
that I've ever heard in my life.
That's really funny. I didn't know he did that.
It's the most Anthony Edwards thing I've ever heard of. It's the only person I know of where if someone told me that, I'd be like, that makes sense. Otherwise, like if Jackson named his cat Jackson Jr., I'd be like, all right, this dude's a little
Jack Jr.
Jack Jr.
That's a good matchup.
God, when you see him wear normal clothes, he just looks so tall.
Yeah.
The length of his sleeve is probably the length of my pant leg.
Maybe even longer.
Yeah, I guess that's really giving me a lot to work with there.
Okay, Darius is out there. I was gonna say, are they running a lineup with no Darius or Donovan? Well, when you have
They
Ty
don't need
Jerome,
to,
I guess
dude.
it
They
doesn't
got
matter.
Ty.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You got to push your own agenda.
Only a 2-point game. That's how I know this game has me nervous, because it feels like they're down more. They started off really well this quarter.
Kendrick
They
Williams
have too many
deep in his bag
Williams.
right now.
Too many guys named Williams on the same team.
If I were Kendrick Williams and I wanted to stay on the team, I would also rename myself Jaylen.
Yeah. Nice pass. All right, you know what? The role players are stepping up. I like the way that basically everyone not named Niang is played as the role players go.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't mean to be too mean to Niang, but I can't quite say I loved what he was showing.
No.
Who is this guy's turning into Paul Pierce, like you said? What the hell is this?
Kendrick Williams.
A one-legged
Dude, he's
fadeaway?
going off. My player was like from 2002.
This is crazy.
Why does this always happen when we're on stream together?
I know. AJ Green went crazy the last time. Good God.
I think Josh Giddey went off for us too at one point.
Yeah.
But Josh Giddey's obviously not in the same club. But
yeah. But he hit like 3 straight threes or something. It's like he doesn't do that. That's a foul?
I just can't. Doris.
I mean, Ty Jerome just had the same thing happen to him on the other end. All right, ball don't lie.
And Mike Breen's like, of course, Doris. I agree with you 100%.
Doris throwing us under the bus. Okay, that's how you spell this Jaylen Williams. It's very simple. I think the other one is with a Y-I. Yeah.
No, I don't think there's an I. Is there?
Okay. Maybe it's Y-E. We don't know ball.
Dan.
I can't believe Tony sold all his Ty Jerome stock. This Jackson attacking me, slandering me per usual. Nothing new here. We've all seen it before.
I like how Jackson's just able to watch the game live and is like, you know what? I'm just going to harass Tony. I always
Ty Jerome, this is like the best game he's had in a while.
These chats.
Yeah. Yeah, Jackson doesn't go at you. He saves all of his heat for me in the chat.
There was for one of the games Jackson and I did, Jackson said like, "Oh, thanks for joining us on like this day," and then someone just responded in the chat, "Thanks, Corey," and like ignored Jackson entirely. That was the closest thing I've gotten to recognition on this stream.
Yeah. Hey, if the Ty Jerome unprompted 30-footer goes in, it's like Groundhog Day. That means the Cavs are going to win. If he airballs, the Cavs still might win because they win every game. But it's usually a really good sign if the Ty Jerome 40-footer goes in.
It's always rough when he airballs the wide open 8 seconds into the shot clock 35-footer.
He hasn't pulled it yet, but he's off to a good start. So he's itching to get it. Good pass.
Oh, nice pass.
DG's got that pep in his step. He hasn't really scored much, but he's playmaking. The playmaking's on point. This is just nasty. I mean, again, not much anyone can do against that. Except for Dean Wade. Get Dean Wade over there. He would have stopped that.
So, would you rather have that or would you rather have a podcast of Paul George? That's what the Thunder had to decide.
Yeah. It was tough. They weren't sure. Nah.
Oh, my God. I feel like we're not shooting too hot from the free throw line.
It always feels like that for some reason. I never actually checked.
I feel like we have not been a good free throw shooting team for a few years.
I'd be interested to check because for some reason, those missed
We're
free
8
throws
for
always
11.
feel so bad. Mid-20s, yeah. That sounds about right.
We're 8 for 11 in this game. Oh,
Oof. Man,
that's like
they've
the
given
one
up
guy you
too many
really
clean threes.
don't
Yeah,
love. Cason Wallace is the guy who will always be pumped to let it rip.
yeah. He's got at least 2 tonight, maybe 3. Oh, you had a
Okoro,
Coro wide open. Allen kind of had his back to him, though. I don't. Nice. DG and Allen got that chemistry tonight. They're playing really well together.
Mm-hmm. Feels like DG's the one who has been playing, like been passing the same way as he would normally. I think the fact that it's known how the Thunder are active hands is kind of subtly shutting down passing lanes that the Cavs, I feel like, would normally take.
DG looks very comfortable. See if he finds Jerome.
Oh,
Dean off the
Dean?
dribble.
I know. We're like,
Coral from above the break. Oh.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh,
the kiss of death already. I don't think he's ever done that when we're
did
trailing.
He did it with like his first 3 of the first quarter.
That's a good omen for the Cavs. Yeah, he's playing very confident tonight. Love the way DG is looking.
It's crazy how close this game is, even statistically. Like, there's really nothing on either direction you could say that one team is doing better than the other. They're very close in every facet.
Dude, it's been a really good matchup. If I wasn't so stressed out about it, this would be some elite ball being played.
If I wasn't having heart palpitations the entire game, this would be a good time. The Cavs have 16 assists on their 48 points. So that's showing that we're not kind of what we were fearing about the ball kind of stopping at certain points late in that first quarter. Those have subsided. Oh, okay. How can you guys dance at a time like this?
Got the break dancers going.
You could tell they're not Cavs fans. They wouldn't be dancing this joyously. They took this matchup seriously.
So looking at the box scores here, I want to look at the Cavs. Evan Mobley's leading the team with 10 points. He really turned it on in the second quarter. He got to the free throw line a handful of times. Max Strus has 9. I think he's hit 3 threes. Jared Allen has 9. DG has 8. But again, Mitchell still hasn't scored. So going to have to get on the board there. Jerome, 7 points in 5 minutes. That's basically almost exactly what I asked for. So thank you, Ty Jerome.
Dude, this guy.
Oh, my God.
This is like the most
favorite song.
Ohio thing I've ever seen. Oh,
got the worker going with him. Both teams 6 of 15 from 3. Yeah, it's about as even of a matchup as you can get so far. We'll see if the Cavs are able to. I think the Cavs are slowly but surely gaining momentum. If someone's able to really break free, right now it's looking like DG might break free. Allen's just been a monster on both ends before. The streets could use a Cavalanche. That's all I'm going to say.
Give Unc something to sing about.
Great defense. Jared Allen, man. All right,
Oh,
Karis LeVert.
nice.
Can he make a
Nice.
layup? The
Oh,
answer's yes. He can.
The Euro.
See, he kept it simple with the Euro and then the left-handed layup. I thought he was gonna go like reverse or something and just throw it straight off the backboard, but no. Karis LeVert. Another good contest from Allen. Snuck in there for the rebound. I'm loving the way they're playing right now. Allen got his hand on that pass, but no backside help there. There's no Mobley on the court. He's stepping on right now, it looks like. Yeah, Jerome kind of fell asleep on that rebound. What happened? Offensive foul.
And Donovan's coming in.
Yep. Let's see. Is Lou Dort out there already, or I couldn't tell. I wonder if they're going to put him right back in.
Think so.
To stick on Mitchell. Yeah, I don't think he was out there. See if the Thunder.
I think they should give him a break.
Yeah, he's played a lot tonight. Just maybe take the rest of the night off, even.
Yeah.
No Dort, I don't think. Oh, there he is. Damn it.
Yeah, no.
Damn. Yeah, that was unfortunate. All right, well, let's see if maybe DG can take advantage of his matchup. Not, Jalen Williams is a good defender too, but here we go. Nice.
Mobley will take advantage of it.
Yup. Yeah. So fluid.
Yes, Doris, pump that agenda.
Yes, please. Richard Jefferson's being, stealthy with it right now. He's not getting too carried away, but he'll let it fly at the right time.
I haven't heard Richard Jefferson like the whole second.
Is his mic on?
He's getting the Mark Jackson treatment. He only gets to speak in the commercial break.
Yeah, we probably got lucky there, I think, but I'll take it.
Mama, there goes that man.
Can't lie, I do miss Mark Jackson on the call for that specific reason.
They only used him on the commercial break transition.
Yeah.
They'd show a highlight.
Do that.
That's how it's done. Silky smooth.
They should have him come back just for those moments.
They should just have him record like his voice, and then just have AI auto generate a cliche.
Yeah. Jared Allen was playing Twister there for a second. But yeah, SGA was pulling him from the back. They're not going to show replay.
Flipping them like flapjacks.
Yeah, just plug Mark Jackson's phrases into the algorithm.
You can get that for Jeff Van Gundy's random tirades too.
Yeah. Just put them all into the algorithm. It'll sound like a regular game anyways, because they're never on the same topic. They're always just having completely separate conversations out loud.
It's so true with him. Green is always just like so confused.
Yeah, trying his best to keep it focused on the game.
It's like inside the NBA with Ernie and the crew.
Yeah.
All right, this is a Karis possession for the ages. Oh my God.
I do not like the way Karis is playing tonight. This is like all the worst Karis LeVertisms taking over.
The minute Karis peels back with the ball and resets, you're like, oh no. Because he doesn't ever pass out of that. He's like, one more time, boys.
The Karis LeVert wheel has drawn 2022 Karis LeVert. That's what we're seeing right now. Hey, I was about to say, all things considered, you're down by one and your best player hasn't scored yet. So I hate to always, whenever teams try to like justify like, hey, we're only down this much and our best player has been horrible. It's like, it almost never pans out your way. But if we're looking at the bright side, we're only down 3 and Mitchell hasn't scored yet. Here we go.
And outside of Karis
right.
LeVert, I've been happy for how most have played.
Yeah, I mean, LeVert.
And Niang.
I'm not trying to be a hater, but LeVert's probably been the worst player on the floor so far. Niang's probably second, just speaking for the Cavs. But yeah, there you go. You see OKC again generating a turnover. It's already the second time they've managed to do that. DG has been really good though. Hopefully these free throws get Mitchell back into some semblance of a flow. Overall, though, the Cavs have done a good job of not. I know OKC's already gotten 2 run-out opportunities, but for the most part, they haven't turned it over too much, I don't think, especially not in the open floor. So OKC's going to generate turnovers no matter what. There we go. Nothing but net. That first free throw kind of bounced around a little bit, got me nervous. Second one was clean. All right,
Karis feels like
defense.
the one. I was gonna say Karis and Donovan probably feel like the 2 players that are playing outside of the way they normally play, as opposed to everyone else.
Yeah,
they're like shot hunting for themselves to get into groove. Everyone else is kind of settled in, but when your best player still hasn't settled in, and he is obviously trying to get going, it can create a lot of ugly possessions. Like that's what I want to see Mitchell do.
Great pass from Evan Mobley. Found Jared Allen underneath the basket.
Dude.
Yeah, that's
yes, RJ, push the agenda.
There we go. Yeah, see, that was a pass. What are you talking about?
It's called the art of deception.
I don't know if the ball even went above the rim on that shot. I don't know what he was doing.
Why would it? It's a pass, Tony.
Yeah. It was good on that possession, though. They managed to get Mitchell switched onto, I think, Cason Wallace. Or no, it was on Wiggins. And he got downhill pretty easily and created that opportunity for Mobley. So good to see Mitchell just have an opportunity to dribble past someone. Tough shot. Nice. Jared Allen. Gotta love him.
Cat guy, Jared Allen.
Here we go. Ooh. Like that shot from Mitchell, though. Wow.
Yeah.
What? It was like the fastest finger roll I've ever seen in my life. He didn't even slow down. Mobley.
Ooh.
Jared Allen.
Shai's on the other side.
Jared Allen's playing so good, man. Both bigs, really. And the Cavs are in the lead now. I was fully prepared to push the Garland or Mobley agenda, but it might be the Jared Allen agenda that gets the most spotlight right now.
Turns out you need a center.
Come on, Mitchell. Let's go!
Oh!
That's one way to get yourself back on track right there. Forget trying to lay it up or take these step back threes. Just throw it down.
Oh, interesting.
Good closeout. Hell yeah. Karis LeVert, come on.
A Karis half court.
All right. It's okay. Hey, man.
All right. Well,
after all that, the Cavs going to halftime up by 3. Let's go. I'm feeling good right now.
Remember that really stressful period of time? I don't.
Yeah. Donovan Mitchell making no mistake on that 2-hand jam. The double clutch and everything, that was an athletic move. We haven't seen him really throw it down as often the last 2 years, but
no.
he's had some good ones. He had the one against Brooklyn, I think, earlier this year, the 1-hand jam, and then the double clutch right there.
Mm-hmm. All those concerns about his knee health go out the window in moments like those.
Yeah. Yeah, last season, especially as soon as that knee injury happened, it's like all vertical athleticism just disappeared.
Anytime he remotely left the ground, you held your breath on that landing. God, what halftime show could the Cavs have possibly stacked up for this NBA Finals like environment?
Last time they had a mascot night, it was just the different, like the Detroit Pistons mascot was out there. It was crazy.
Oh, dude, Red Panda again. Bring her back out.
Second time already this year. Yeah, I wonder what they're gonna do. You have to
Knowing
imagine
them, they're
they
probably
schedule
like,
something big.
damn it, this is probably terrible.
Okay, we're gonna get some wheelchair basketball.
Basically, Red Panda.
There is a halftime broadcast, but I don't know if this will show us the halftime broadcast by ESPN. No, I don't think we're missing much from Kendrick Perkins anyway. Kendrick Perkins picked the Thunder to win this game. I saw that before we went live. Kendrick Perkins he completely forgot that he played for Cleveland. He was like, "I'm gonna take the team."
He's like, "I played for this team." And he's like, "Well, I don't count it as actually playing, but
it is true."
And then I think the other. There you go.
Oh, I was gonna say the only thing he did in the Cavs uniform was like level Jay Crowder that one time. I think it was Jay Crowder. He stepped into the Celtics series just to like put someone on the ground. That was it.
I could do what Kendrick Perkins is probably laying out right here. He's like, I don't know, man. Kendrick Williams is an X factor. You see that that deep too? That's so true.
Really did make
Zach Lowe not outliving Perk is rough. Kind of shows where they're at.
It's painful.
I'm honestly surprised Lowe hasn't signed anywhere yet.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know what he's just taking the year off. I don't know. Maybe he's working through like some contract stuff. I don't know. Cavs on the first half with 117 offensive rating, despite Mitchell and Garland. Yeah. That's crazy to me that 117 is the 63rd percentile. That's how crazy offenses have gotten. But yeah, I mean,
I know.
I think Garland's played really well. Mitchell hasn't been too good, but he started to turn it up in the second or at the end of the second quarter. But I think Garland's played really well.
No, yeah, Garland has felt like there hasn't been a major drop off in his play the same way that Mitchell, you would say, for this game. Garland's had some really good passes. He's opened up the offense. He's been a connective tissue in this game, I feel like, at various points. Mitchell has just kind of been shot hunting. And it's Donovan Mitchell, obviously, so it's warranted that he is trying to get going. But obviously, if Mitchell made a few of those shots, the Thunder would be in a deeper hole than they're in now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm encouraged by the way Mitchell ended that second quarter because, like I was saying, he is the type of guy who it could go from – he can get hot in a hurry, basically, right? Like he could start off the third quarter with 3 straight threes, as we've seen time and time again throughout his career. I would certainly sign up for that. And again, the Cavs up by 3 with all the ways that OKC was really – like I think both teams have delivered a pretty good punch. You can't really say the Cavs are playing their best basketball when Mitchell isn't scoring, but everyone on the Cavs is playing pretty good. I feel like everyone on OKC has played really good. So if Mitchell gets going, that would really – it would go from a 3-point game to maybe we see a Cavaliers happen.
Yeah. Fingers crossed for a stretch for the Cavs. I feel like the Cavs offense has kind of been operating like with 2 good possessions at a time, not really stringing together multiple offensive possessions where everything's clicking.
Yeah, I think the only
that's
time
what happens
where
when you play the Thunder's defense.
Yeah, and I mean that's something we got to keep in mind every time we mention this is that it's not just the Cavs are getting away from certain actions. It's the Thunder do a really good job of taking things away. But I do think the only time this offense has really looked like it's flowing the way it normally does, or at least the way it has throughout the season, is when DG is like running the show because he's getting downhill and causing a collapse and kicking it out. And Strus and Wade and Allen have done a really good job of playmaking. And Evan Mobley, I feel like we should give Evan Mobley a little bit of love because he started off a little razzled, like I said, but he really started to turn it around too. And he ended that half really strong.
Yeah, he went away from kind of being a ball handler, bringing the ball up, and then kind of just took stuff off of dribble handoffs and off rolls and really started punishing them in the paint, less perimeter oriented outside of a mid-range jumper or two.
Yep. And we've seen throughout this entire season, the Cavs core four just kind of picking timely moments in the game for each of them to like kind of go off and have their moments. So maybe we get the DG scoring burst here because his playmaking's been great. Hasn't really taken too many shots, I don't think, but maybe we get a DG scoring burst or Mitchell as we're all waiting for. I think Mobley and Allen have done as good as you could expect so far. So it's really the two guards could blow this game wide open. Or we'll be back in a back and forth game all night. Who knows? See this going anyway.
Let me use this opportunity to refill my water.
Yeah, I think I just tweeted this, but I think everyone but LeVert, Niang, and Mitchell played really, really strong in that first half for the Cavs. Strus was great. I spelled Mitchell wrong. I only put one L in his name. That's what I get for tweeting and streaming at the same time. But everyone knows who I'm talking about. Niang and LeVert was really bad. I'm going to be honest with you. LeVert played very bad. Cancel Tony, yeah. Niang really wasn't too bad. It's just I don't think he had much of an impact one way or the other. And then Mitchell started like 0 for 6. Finally started to get himself free from the torture chamber at the end. So I don't think Mitchell's. It's funny. I don't really think Mitchell has played bad yet. He's only taken a couple shots that I would say were ill-advised. He's maybe pressing a little too much, but also like that's just who Donovan Mitchell is. He's going to go out and get his numbers because that's what the Cavs need from him is to go out and get buckets. So, yeah, I really think the Cavs are playing really good all around. Mitchell is the guy who I'm going to be watching for the most, obviously, in the second half because, I mean, it kind of goes without saying. He's the engine to this offense. He's their leading scorer. You're probably not going to have your best chance of winning if he has a repeat performance in the second half. Yeah, Karras was dribbling a lot, and it's weird. We haven't seen him do that all season. Like he's had 2 or 3 possessions where he just dribbled the air out the ball and then took a really bad mid-range shot. So I almost wonder what does Kenny Atkinson do in the second half? Is Caris LeVert kind of does he end up on the bench for much of this? I don't know because he has not played good at all. He's trying to impersonate Shai. Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from really because he hasn't done it all year. That Trae Young game winner was crazy. Colin Sexton losing to the Hawks like a true Cavs lifer, upholding the tradition. Yeah, that must have hurt. If you're a Utah fan, that's a tough way to go out. The Cavs know all too well what it's like to lose to Trae Young and the Hawks, but we've never lost in that fashion, which is nice. Yeah, I think the Cavs defense overall has done a really good job. Like this isn't a super high scoring game, so both defenses have done a good job. I think my only gripe that I have with the defense is that they have left the corners open a few too many times. They've done a good job for the most part throughout the night, but they have given up 1 or 2, no, probably more than that, probably 3 or 4 open looks from the corner, and that makes a big difference. I mean, you gotta clean that up because Casey Wallace has it going. This Thunder team isn't loaded with 3-point shooters, but they aren't, they're not a team that you can just ignore guys. And the Cavs haven't been ignoring anybody. It's just Shai Gilgeous-Alexendar puts so much pressure on your defense. You have to help in a lot of cases, but the Cavs rotations have to be a little bit tighter. And the turnovers as well. There was at least 2 run out opportunities where the Cavs turned it over and the Thunder basically 2 seconds later get a layup or a dunk. So take care of the ball, make good decisions. In that regards, you don't want to let them get out and get any easy buckets, considering how much of a defensive battle this has been. And then make sure you're containing the 3-point line. I think I'd like to see Wade and Okoro stuck on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a little bit more throughout the second half. It seems like LeVert spent a decent amount of time on him. Jerome was actually on him a few times. And the Thunder are hunting for switches, and the Cavs are going to concede switches more often than they were in the past. But ideally, you want to try to get Wade and Okoro, even Mobley on Shai, and you just kind of trust the rest of your defense there. You don't want to collapse everything and give them open looks. Wade's been good when he's out there. He's done a good job defensively. Okoro did a real good job defensively as well. I've already mentioned Jared Allen. Awesome on offense, but Allen's been pretty damn good on defense too. Mobley's been real good on defense. Cares 2 dribbles per touch. Yeah, they need to perform an exorcism at halftime and get whatever spirit that possessed Caris LeVert. He was possessed by his former self. So they need to exercise that. Get a respin on the wheel, try and draw someone else, because this isn't looking good right now. Go to the
oh man,
yeah, we need a Cares respin.
A reroll, please.
Defeats evil Caris. That's what they're doing at halftime right now. Caris LeVert is battling himself.
They're exercising Caris LeVert.
Yeah.
The power of Christ compels you.
That's what I'm saying, man. They gotta get that evil spirit out of him.
Did you ever watch This Is the End?
Yes, dude, amazing movie. I just watched it recently.
I think of when the Jonah Hill goes like, "It's not that compelling."
Hopefully they have more success with Caris.
Yes.
Yeah, Sonic Fighter.
I just actually watched.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to respond to Sonic Fighter. Darius takeover in the second half. I think we can see it happen because he's been playmaking. Like, he's looked real comfortable dribbling the ball. Hasn't taken too many shots yet. We'll see if he turns it up.
I kind of feel like Mobley is going to be the player that probably pops out in the second half. I think that they kind of saw a little window of opportunity there with Mobley, taking advantage of the lack of size inside, because it's really Hartenstein and no one else. And Mobley is a mismatch more times than not, especially if Jared Allen's on the floor. That's where Hartenstein's probably going to go.
Yeah, and to that point, it helps that Allen is having such a monster game so far, because it kind of puts the Thunder in a real bind where, if Allen's not really, if Allen wasn't playing the way that he is tonight, Hartenstein could kind of cheat over and help on Mobley a little bit more, but Allen's punishing them every time too. So it's like, this is what you hope for if you're a Cavs fan. The two bigs really putting some pressure on them. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick before this half starts.
All right. Yeah, I think the Thunder defensively are built to tackle most modern offenses that don't really offer a ton of size. But the Cavs, when they kind of have both bigs going at the same time, really challenge the Thunder in a way that we kind of saw Milwaukee give them fits for with Lopez and Giannis. Obviously, I think the combination of Jarrett and Evan is more challenging in the sense that both are more dynamic than what Brook Lopez is right now. Well, that's the Celtics. Oh,
All
man.
right.
Hartenstein again. That's 2 back-to-back drops into Hartenstein.
Allen, nice aggressive move right
Nice.
there. Yeah, 17 points for Jarrett. And 4 assists. Yeah, we're seeing Hartenstein make a big impact here. Start the third quarter. That floater.
Mm-hmm. Case and Wallace.
Helpless.
Case and Wallace gets stuck in a roll with Allen. Love that.
Some high level basketball being played, man. Back and forth.
Nice.
Dude, DG.
The zip.
DG's had no issue dissecting this defense.
The bigs are being so active too while Darius is going. So that's huge.
Good backdoor.
Oh my God. This feels like an inverse problem that the Cavs have normally had on offense, where it usually feels like the guards have it going, but it's hard to get the bigs involved.
Yeah.
But now it's that the bigs are just dominating this game. And I think it's unfair to put Darius in the same thing as Donovan, because Darius obviously is providing a lot of these looks, but scoring wise, the guards are obviously not really in their groove.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the third foul on Mitchell. I feel like one aspect that we haven't mentioned, I feel like he's committed a few, questionable fouls. Like right there, he kind of just whacked J-Dub across the face for really no reason. Allen was already contesting the shot. So not locked in just yet on either end of the floor for DM. Going ISO here. Good look, though. Oh, just missed it. Ended in a good look. He usually makes that 9 times out of 10. Yeah, OKC's looking real good right now. They've been a second half team during this win streak too, so strong start for them.
They're doing the same thing the Cavs are. They're just attacking the paint, and they're getting all the looks that they want.
Yeah, OKC came back on the Celtics and the Knicks. So, but I think they were down double digits against New York. I don't think they fell down that much against Boston. Not sure, but Cavs can't fall asleep here. And the Cavs are still staying in it, but the defense hasn't been as good at the start here. And again, I keep saying it, but Donovan Mitchell's really got to get himself going here or pass the keys off to Darius. Really good game from both teams, though. I don't even want to take anything away from how good the Thunder are playing defensively. It's not just Mitchell having a bad game. It's the Thunder really dictating the way he plays.
Mm-hmm. Mitchell's game has been pretty much relegated to the step back threes.
Yeah, outside of that dunk that he had, he really hasn't even gotten a clean look at the rim either. That most recent miss was a shot that he normally makes, but it's still like a running floater rather than a layup or anything. So he's got to find a way to diversify his shots.
Yeah.
A 3 going in for Mitchell would be huge. Yeah. And I think really, of course, he's more than capable of getting himself going from 3 on his own. But I think letting Darius handle the ball a lot more, and even Mobley, just kind of taking Mitchell off the ball here and letting Darius or Mobley create for him, even having Strus out there in a lineup with them and try to get him like a clean catch and shoot look. I know that's not necessarily his game, but with how OKC has just had him in the torture chamber, it might be the best option just to get him a clean look to go down. And then from there, it's, the snowball effect.
Yeah, it's something where it's just going to take a little something to get Mitchell going. You would have thought it was going to be that fast break or that open lane dunk, but it's really just been the shot hasn't been falling for Mitchell. And I think he'll be the tide that rises. Everyone will benefit from Mitchell's play because they're doing well enough in spite of the fact that Mitchell is still struggling.
I'll be interested to see what the second half rotations are for Kenny, because I think I said this while you were getting water, but Karis LeVert played so bad. Like, is he going to be out there for much of the second half? I guess we'll see. Do they go Ty Jerome and Okoro Wade? Does Niang get back out there? Does he just stick with the regular rotations? I'm interested to see what Kenny does.
I wouldn't be surprised if Karis is done. I would probably put more of my minutes into Jerome, seeing as how effective he was in his minutes and playing within the offense.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Mitchell's off the ball now. Nice finish from DG.
Yup.
4 fouls? Oh, say 4 on Hartenstein, but no, they.
I'm like, whoop.
Yeah. What a finish right there. Kenny heard me. Yeah, what I love about that take from DG too is that he went to the rim with the intention of shooting that and scoring. I think in years past, we'd see him kind of de-accelerate and try and maybe look for the dump-off pass, but right there, he just went full speed at the rim, finished over the big man. Good D. Oh, it's good defense. Wade did a good job there.
To most, that would be a bad shot.
Yeah. Another one. Dude. Another one. No block.
No.
Let's go.
Yeah. What?
Let's go. DG say, hey, this is the DG takeover, baby.
DG float gang.
4 on SGA now. Okay, so we're cooking a little bit here. Oh yeah, he was in the restricted. Good call, ref. Yeah, he was pretty deep in the restricted area. Hell yeah, DG. Tie game just like that. There's 4 on SGA and 3 on Hartenstein.
Leaving him in.
Good D from Mobley. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
This 2000 era's basketball just takes me by surprise. Mobley had a good hand on that. Dean Wade?
Oh.
Good look, though. Oh, whoa.
Oh!
I thought he missed. I was going to say it's a good look. We'll take it, but let's go. As we all expected, Jackson. Here we go. A turnover. Hold on. I knew he was pulling it up. Oh, I could just tell he was pulling up, which I don't.
When he
I love it, but
shifted gears.
Yeah. Usually I love it.
He shifted gears by half court.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
That's the difference in the game right there. Is SGA is playing like himself, and Mitchell just has been absent. Mobley aggressive. Real aggressive. Swing? No,
nice
Wade's
pass.
confident. Whoa! Oh my goodness. That was like the most confident shot I've ever seen from Wade. Good D from Allen. Oh
my God.
Caught him on the back door.
Dude, a wide open case in Wallace.
Dude, what a game. DG? Nope. Allen fighting. Let's go. 4 on Hartenstein.
Over the back.
4 on Hartenstein. Let's go. Let's go. All right. It could end up not meaning anything.
This win.
Yeah. I was going to say, hey, if they both get into real foul trouble, that could help us. Yeah, I mean, he's holding him. Looks like they're keeping Hartenstein in. SGA goes to the bench, but he's played, 4.5 minutes here. Nice. Was that I think that was actually a lob. At first I thought he got blocked, but I think he actually lobbed that. Yeah, Evan with the pass out a shot. That's an awesome play right there. Good help from Wade.
Is
He will
Hartenstein
live
about to
with
huck
that.
it?
Let's go.
Hartenstein was ready for that, like right off the roll.
Strong to the. Did he just headbutt the ball? I think he just headbutt the ball afterwards too, and he got a delay a game. That's got to be the first delay a game for headbutting the ball out of the rim. I don't even think he did it on purpose. Dude, Garland just went coast to coast, put his shoulder into who was it? Isaiah Joe? I don't even know who he just did that to. Yeah.
Yep.
Just lowered his shoulder into him. Yeah, he did that on purpose. I don't know what he was doing. Even Hartenstein's like, what the hell is he doing?
As Hartenstein complained, the ball fell right into his hands.
DG's a little too hype on that one.
Hartenstein's like, I thought this was a gentleman's game.
Yeah.
We're headbutting the ball.
Dude, Garland is just making a good read every time he touches the ball. Jared Allen is the best center in the NBA. Brad just said somewhere.
He's the best 3-level scorer center in the league.
This is why I always say Jared Allen has the deepest offensive bag in the NBA.
I know what you're thinking. Joker. No. Jared Allen.
It's in all honesty, though, it's great to see Jarrett rise to the occasion in a big matchup like this.
This is a perfect matchup for him to take advantage of, too. It would have been really disappointing if he couldn't find a way to impact this game.
There he is again with a block right there. Bang, JA. Is he going to hit a 3?
Oh, LeVert.
Okay. I was like, am I about to witness a Jared Allen 3? It's a very mini Cavalanche, a little baby Cavalanche. Max Strus, he's been awesome.
It's a dusting.
Max Strus has been sweet. Jared Allen, it's been great. Caris LeVert's out there. Garland's been awesome. This game has lived up to all the hype.
Free fries. Derpy, I know that you hide under the free fries 120.
That is him. Are we on pace for the free fries? I don't know. It started off close. Now we're up to 87 though, midway through the third. I think we might get it.
Rumor had it I thought they discontinued.
No, it's still going.
Damn.
I
can only hope that when I go, they'll have free fries.
Yeah.
Dude, bowl cuts are rampant in Ohio.
I noticed that too. I wasn't going to say anything, but there's been a couple bowl cuts on the broadcast tonight.
It's not doing us right.
But yeah, when they started that promo, the 120 points for free fries, they did not expect the Cavs to play like the best offense in NBA history. They were expecting JB ball. They would have never gave out fries if this was the JB era. They would have done like
they would have made it like a triple XL fry for how little they'd have to give it out.
How the times have changed.
Imagine this promotion in like 2005.
Yeah. I wonder how many times those 2005 teams were scoring 120. It can't be very often. For Ohio, the YouTube chat is saying, while we're at a timeout, thank you to everyone who's tuned in and been watching. If you aren't already subscribed on YouTube, or if you aren't following on Playback, hit that follow button, subscribe on YouTube. We watch basically every Cavs game. We usually try to watch a few NBA marquee matchups throughout the week. If you're on YouTube, we do the Junkyard Pod and other different videos. So thank you for being here. Make sure you're followed, and let's get this dub. The frog is waiting to come out the tunnel. They're hiding him for now, or her. I think it's a her in the frog costume. She's on standby. Unk is ready to release his new track. I don't know if you guys saw. You can actually listen to that song on Apple Music now. I don't know if it was the actual. I don't know if it's the real guy who uploaded it, but someone uploaded it. So you can actually listen to it on Apple, but it doesn't have the 50 Cent in the background. Yes, I'm an Apple Music user. Okay, Demo, sue me. I'm sure you can find it on Spotify too.
This is a tough look.
I'm sure you can find it on Spotify too. Okay, but yeah, it's out there.
There's a really good version of it on Pandora if you guys want to give it a listen.
Yeah.
If you get lucky, that gets thrown into your algorithm.
His name is Cleveland Unk. Go Cavs, go! Another victory.
God, how does he come up with these titles?
But yeah, there's no 50 Cent music in the background though, because I'm guessing he couldn't get the copyright to that.
He couldn't come to an agreement with 50 Cent.
He didn't approve the sample. Jared Allen again.
He's like, what's in my spam folder? This request from Unk.
It's got 10 emails from Cleveland Unk. Oh, thank you,
God,
basketball
dude.
gods. That one was halfway in. Damn, that's a nice stat Jackson pulled. Cavs have tied the number of points in the third quarter that the Celtics scored against OKC in the second half on Sunday. The Cavs have avoided – it got a little, mucked up in the first half, but the Cavs offense is still pretty much rolling at its usual pace despite going up against this buzzsaw of Oklahoma City defense.
The way they've rebounded from the first half, especially when this team is known for kind of shutting off the water in the second half of other teams, is really impressive. Either no matter if the Cavs win or lose this game, the fact that they're responding differently than other top teams in the East when facing the Thunder is something important to note.
Dean Wade, cook him. Expose
ISO Dean. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, that possession wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, no.
That possession wasn't great. By my count, that's the third turnover that has led directly to Thunder points, and that's what they do best. They're the best in the NBA at it. That's at least 3.
Well, when they blitz you at the top near half court, the transition points are pretty easy.
Dean Wade, Allen. Whoa. Okay, late ball.
Fifth?
Oh, yeah. That's 5 on Hartenstein, right? Oh,
yeah.
What? They said it's on Isaiah
They're
Joe.
calling it on Isaiah Joe?
Let's see this. Oh, I guess. But, yeah, okay.
I need the ref to whistle that way earlier then.
Yeah, because it was so
no
late.
time to think.
It's one of those situations where they weren't going to call it until they realized Jared Allen airballed the layup, and they're like, okay, I guess we have to call that. Yeah, OKC
Shai
dodges
looks
the bullet
depressed
right
in
there.
the background.
Yeah. Shai's like, I'm supposed to be the one drawing all the fouls. You're not supposed to call them on me.
I could be grifting right now with the boys. It would be interesting to see how the Chet Mobley matchup would have looked.
Yeah. Changes the dynamic for sure. Oh.
Adding Chet removes what's obviously the clear avenue for Cleveland to score in this game. Like if they were matching up body to body with a struggling Mitchell, I'd be really interested to see where the Cavs were generating their offense from, because they're just attacking the paint.
Yeah, if you get this type of Donovan Mitchell performance and OKC has Chet, we might be down 20 right now. Thankfully, I will bet on Donovan Mitchell performing better than this more often than not.
Then you can make the correlation that Mitchell only shows up when Chet's on the floor. He knows when the real matchup begins.
Yeah. Mitchell, I still believe in him, though. I still think he could deliver something special down the stretch.
Last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, you'll see Mitchell. Don't worry.
It does look like they're trying to get him off ball a little more often here. Karras. That's a good look, though. Good look. It's not the result we want, but I'd much rather him take that than some of the other crazy things he was doing. Niang's out there.
Who's letting Karras sneak on the floor?
Yeah, Kenny didn't even sub him in. Karras just went up to the screen. Nobody noticed.
He's like, this quarter could use a little Karras. And then he just sprints onto the floor.
Thunder back in the lead now.
I am surprised Jerome hasn't gotten any run in this quarter.
Yeah.
It shows that Kenny's sticking with the rotations regardless of the play right now.
All right.
Because Niang and LeVert were the two weakest players probably on the Cavs in the first half.
Mitchell's some nice playmaking here. All right, okay.
You know what I just said? Forget it. We're so back.
The wheel spin just drew Kentavious Caldwell Pope, hopefully. Be better than what we got the first half. Needed that because they just scored down the last 4 possessions straight. Mitchell looks more comfortable that Dort's not out there. Still can't finish a layup.
Yeah,
wow.
It's crazy when you swap to going up against Dort with Case and Wallace. What happens?
Such a huge difference. Mitchell looked like he was
Case and Wallace is
booth.
like, man, what the hell?
I gotta plug in my charger, but Apollo's laying down on it. He's like, yeah, switch it a little bit.
Nothing like a good old tussle with Apollo.
Yeah. All right, we freed the cord from underneath him. Lou Dort terrifies me just watching him on screen. 1 for 11. If the Cavs manage to win this game with Donovan Mitchell playing like this, I mean, holy cow. That would be so great for not only just, getting a win in this situation, but for the confidence of Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Jared Allen to understand that we actually can lift up this team even when Mitchell isn't playing his usual lights out ball. Because in years past, it was like the Cavs' only chance of winning a lot of these big matchups was Donovan Mitchell scores 35 plus points. But if they're able to carry him now and kind of reverse that role, it'd be so sweet. Good pass. Strus has been so good in this game.
Let's go.
Max Strus is back. 5 of 6.
Ooh. Oh. Oh my God. Come on,
what
dude.
The hell, man? What is this? He just banked it in from the free throw line.
Thank God we have unconscious Karras to hook up the contested quarter 3.
Good God, they're making everything. That Lou Dort shot is going to give me nightmares.
We're still in the torture chamber.
Please, Karras. Oh, my God.
Oh!
I think Karis LeVert has hit every part of the rim on his last 5 shot attempts. He just keeps rimming it around. But, hey, I'll take it. I'll take the make. Dude,
This is just rinse and repeat on every possession.
Game is nuts.
Cavs, corner 3, Thunder, open layup. Off a miss.
All right, Strus setting in the screen, leveled Dort right there. Mitchell, please. Let's go. That is big. Him getting a nice in-rhythm step-back 3, that's what we want to see.
Get ready to learn Evan Mobley, buddy. Okay.
I guess he studied up before
he learned.
He was familiar.
Didn't know you had Duolingo.
All right, Karis LeVert time, baby.
Oh,
right back
Mitchell
to it.
Is so about trying to pull.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh my goodness,
dude.
Yeah, that wasn't great. Probably should have gave it to Niang right there. You know what? I like that he got at least one of them to fall in though. Makes me feel a little bit better. This was nice.
That Strus pick, you could tell Strus immediately thought he was going to get the foul. The way he turned around right to the ref right after the pick.
Yeah. All right, man. Can't ask for, if you're just a fan of basketball, can't ask for much more than what we've seen so far. This has been an incredible back and forth game.
Oh, the half court
you
shot.
You could hope for a Cavs win, obviously, but here we go.
This is what I showed up for.
Yeah, it's always exciting.
He could not be wearing that jacket the entire game. He must be sweating so much.
Maybe he takes it off when he's not on camera, I hope, because otherwise
I would hope so.
Burn it up.
He's wearing a long sleeve crew neck under it too.
All right, come on, man. He's wearing a Mitchell jersey, and tonight hasn't been too kind to people in that jersey, but let's see.
Oh.
All right, overshot it, but he might have a chance here.
All right, well,
he's taking a little too long to get him up. I don't like the pace he's at. Yeah, Jackson's right. This is too cool with it. Gotta get him up, man. I think he only took 4 shots. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Nope. Yeah, you only got 5 shots up in the 24 seconds. That's unfortunate. Hey, cool guy. Welcome in. We have ourselves quite the game here. Cavs really trying to overcome a bad Donovan Mitchell game so far. But they've gotten huge performances from everyone else. Yeah, you didn't know the meta at all.
I feel like that if someone else ends up making that shot this year, people are going to be that sponsor is going to be real upset that they've had to give up.
I can't believe only one person has done it, honestly, considering that they get the 24 seconds.
Do you think realistically, if it was you in an empty gym, if you were given 24 seconds, would you be able to make it?
I think I could. I believe in my chances. I'll have to try it sometime. We'll do it on stream.
Dude.
I think I could. If you gave me 24 seconds, I'm getting at least, I feel like I could get at least 10 shots up, right? That's basically 2 every second, a little longer than that. So, or not 2 every second,
they
1 every
2
seconds.
NBA 3-point shooting contest on the rack. Like they just need to get the motion down.
Yeah, Cavs have 103 points entering the fourth quarter, and they've barely gotten anything from Mitchell. So this offense is
it's weird. We're doing unbelievable. We're doing some Kansas City football national anthems right now.
Trying to recreate that Travis Kelce bobblehead night when Dean Wade went crazy. Yeah, 2 win streaks, 2 big win streaks on the line entering this fourth quarter. Kenny in the booth.
Oh my God, it's Mark Dagenau.
The ESPN. Hey, they got this one right at least.
Yeah, when you can reuse the same graphic you used for the other coach, it always helps. Oh, all right. Ev.
Again. Oh. Oh, that's Cavs ball.
Nice.
Oh, foul.
Foul.
Damn. Yeah, or you're right. If the Cavs win this game, they can't use the excuse that we're only winning games because of Donovan anymore. Unless he goes like nuclear in the fourth quarter, that'll change things. But
I will say that the Cavs were leading at the end of the third with a bad Donovan Mitchell game.
Oh, they've gotten some good shooting from their supporting cast.
Oh no.
Karras, careful.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
He got bailed so hard.
Karras was getting a little helter-skelter right there. Op watch, yeah. Cool guy's a Celtics fan, just like Corey. Just kidding.
For sure.
Cool guy's actually a Celtics fan.
Pookie Nation.
All right, Evan. Please, we need a bang. Bang!
Ow!
Has Mike Breen ever said bang to a Niang shot? Does anyone know?
He's got to.
He's got to say it tonight.
Sixers Niang. He must have at least once.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, come on, Cavs.
Struce.
Whoa, good catch from Okoro. Really good catch.
Oh, they decided that was the end of Karras.
Oh. Yeah. Damn.
Darn. Wonder why he was doing so well to start the fourth. That possession was awesome.
Another turnover right there. Thunder best in the NBA forcing them. I think the Cavs have done an okay job, but still they're still getting the ball poked free. This team is just crazy on defense. the Yang picking up the fouls in quick succession.
Niang realizing this game is bigger than himself and is just going to get 5 quick fouls for us. Real champ.
All right, we got Okoro on SGA. This is the matchup we wanted. Nice. Cavs ball.
Good box out by Niang there, actually. He literally just shoved Williams to the corner. Surprised he didn't call loose ball.
28 lead changes. The dumpy comes in handy. Come on. Oh, what is he?
Oh, my. Oh.
Why did he just pump fake that? I think if he got the shot off, maybe they wouldn't have called the 3-second, but why did he pump fake that wide open look? Yeah, I don't know about that 3-second violation either, because Mitchell drove all the way into the paint, so Mobley crashed. I mean, I don't know how long he was in there, but it feels like a really quick whistle right there.
Well, it doesn't help when Niang takes a 5-second pump step over.
Cavs ball. All right.
See ya.
I think we've seen enough George, Kenny. I don't know. Kenny, if you can hear me. I think we've seen enough.
Oh, Jerome.
Oh, he's challenging.
Jerome watch.
Yeah, Ty Jerome's checking in, but we're getting a challenge here. That looked like it went off of the Thunder. Maybe Niang kicked it. It looked like someone kicked it. I thought it went off a blue jersey. I guess let's see. They're going to make us wait to see it. Hate it.
Curse you, NBA. On ESPN. The one time where Bally has it right.
But yeah, while we're here at a timeout, I'll say again, if you're enjoying the broadcast, first off, thanks for being here. Second, go ahead and hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. I see Deontay Johnson on YouTube said that he subscribed. Thank you. We appreciate it. We do these Cavs streams, we do other NBA streams, and we do a Cavs podcast. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a pretty good game. I would say it's lived up to the hype. and hit that follow button. We are watching on ESPN, by the way. Oh, Gavin asked Bally or FanDuel. Technically, it's FanDuel now, but it's still Bally in our hearts. Ty is in, Niang is out. Ty Jerome played good in the first half, so we'll see if he can give us some fourth quarter minutes here against his old team.
Dude, what is Moondog doing?
He's been doing that for a couple of years now. I don't know. Nobody has pulled him aside and been like, hey, maybe cut this one out of your repertoire. But he's still doing
your
it.
Rolodex.
Yeah. He still whips it out.
Maybe lose this one move. I was gonna say Deontay Johnson. He has a lot of free time on his hands.
Yeah, he's watching the Cavs stream.
Makes sense. Oh wait, no, he got picked up by the Texans, I think. Never mind. I know he got cut by the Ravens, but
yeah, the frog is on standby. You cannot let the frog down. DG on the ball down the stretch, I agree. I think the best stuff has come from him running this offense. Honestly, I'd probably close with Strus out there. I know you might need Wade for his defense, but Strus has been so good.
I agree. I think with the size discrepancy we already present with the not playing Mitchell would be wild.
No, I don't think you can bench him. I see your vision with how he's played, but I think you got it. You got to roll with Donnie.
The gravity that Donovan Mitchell would have, even in the worst game of the season, is more than Dean Wade would in his best.
And he's generated like all those corner threes that we were talking about, like every possession, like 4 in a row is a corner three. I think like all of it was Donovan Mitchell getting downhill and kicking it out. So even though he has pressed the issue a little bit and taken some ill-advised shots, his playmaking is still there. It's not quite where you want it, but just that advantage creation. So yeah, Niang, I guess, kicked it right here. Yeah.
Damn it, George.
He should have just collected this ball too. I don't even know what he's doing.
My question to counter Richard's question is that the last we see of George for the game? I think so.
I think so. Yeah. Whoa.
Oh my God.
I guess he did. Wow, that was
wild, nasty.
Yeah, that was wild.
Apollo, calm yourself.
Yeah, he's scratching his face. You can't believe that move. Whoa, Max Strus. The shot.
Apollo's like, that was definitely a travel.
Apollo's irate.
I hate the grifting.
Come on. Cavs ball. Let's go.
Kicked off Strus.
Yeah. No challenge on that one. They got the ball in quick. Okay, Ty Jerome has literally never let me down. Ever.
I can't even think of one time.
Nice play.
Nice pass.
Dude, I love Evan Mobley so much.
I love that Strus gets to play with a more confident Mobley because this is kind of what we were hoping was going to come to fruition last season, but Mobley wasn't this level of assertive to where Strus's reads could pay off.
Here we go, Donnie. Come on. This is an easy look for you. Ooh, all right.
Oh, this is such an interesting lineup.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. They're playing pretty well too.
Mm-hmm. It just like I feel like everything about the Cavs, you can just say this just shows how far they've come. But the fact that this is a lineup they're playing in like a dire stretch is something that you never would have seen last season.
Oh, right through his hands. Evan Mobley, slightly on triple-double watch. He got 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Just whiffed that pass right there, though. That was unfortunate. All right, looks like Jarrett and Dean are coming back in.
No, that was my fun lineup.
It was great while it lasted. So Mobley comes out.
Darius.
Oh, Darius is coming in too. Okay. Yeah, Mobley
Strus
comes
is
out,
coming
Mitchell and Strus. This is kind of a fun lineup too. I mean, I don't know how. I
liked
how
having
good the
Okoro out
Jerome
there.
Garland. Okoro's out there still. Our boy's there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how
Okay.
good the Jerome Garland lineups have been. I feel like they're either incredible or every lineup has been good for the Cavs, but Jerome with some magic. Turn back the clock. The coast to coast Jerome is back.
The misdirection that
out.
Jerome does to create that room on layups is like insane.
All right. Oh man.
It's
Jerome.
crazy for a player of Jerome's class to just simply do like a fake look back, and everyone bites on it every time. They're like, "Oh,
Yeah. He's hypnotizing."
I don't even know what it is, man. There's just something about it, something magical." I know if they watch Jerome's film, they'd be like, he does do that fake look more often than he actually passes it.
This game has definitely had some playoff atmosphere, I'd say. Nice. Cavs are generating turnovers too, man. Both teams have really thrown really good punches. Again, I can't say the Cavs have thrown their best punch because Mitchell hasn't played that well, but Ty Jerome is just filling in. Jackson with we thought the natural disaster was a Cavaliers, it's the typhoon.
Jerome Rome.
Yeah. Allen with some quick hands. Cavs on an 8-0 run. Garland cooking. Jerome.
Oh, well, typhoons have calm parts.
It's in the center of the
We're in the eye of the storm.
Still great defense. Ty Jerome. Couldn't have picked a better game to come back to life because he's been a little quiet recently.
Sometimes storms need to gain strength.
Yeah. The Hartenstein floater right there. And the run.
That floater is like automatic.
Are equal, basically. Garland. Dude, his acceleration has been so good this game. Kind of don't love that shot, but he's looked so fast today. All right, good D from Allen. Couldn't tell if I think he established himself back in bounds right there, but yeah, that's a tough sequence for the Cavs.
It's always tough when I see Dan in the chat go, "Come on," and I'm like, "Wait, what's happening?"
This Thunder team is not going to go away. The Cavs are going to have to close the deal here. I feel like I'm watching 2015. I feel like I'm watching 2015 NBA Finals. Matthew Dellavedova trying to fill in for Kyrie. Watching Ty Jerome fill in for Mitchell right now. I'm just like, you're playing so incredible, but how long can this magic last?
We'll get the story after the game.
So
they've escorted.
He was way out of bounds when he caught that.
I'm glad you guys think it's funny, Doris.
Yeah, thanks for laughing at our pain. Hartenstein picked up his 5th. Ty Jerome looking like Delhi. Tie him out of honey. Well, here comes. So Kenny's subbing in Donovan Mitchell here.
I can't believe he's pulling out Darius Garland at a time like this.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come in for Okoro, but you got to imagine he's coming in for Ty. But Ty's been like the second best player on the floor.
I know.
Every possession is going through Ty. Oh, my stream froze.
Mine did too.
What happened? Yeah, my stream froze as Jerome was going up right there. I don't know what happened.
Mine did at the same time. So
I was chat no. Dan,
Dan,
okay, he got fouled. So he can't come out.
Well, you can't sub him out when he gets
coming in for Wade. Oh, Mobley came in. Okay, so Mitchell's probably still waiting.
Good. Leave him out.
Oh, I think Mitchell came in. I think I just heard the announcer. Who'd he come in for? Garland?
Dude, my prediction.
Got to close the game with Ty, who, as we all thought.
They're like, Darius, you've been really good today, but it's Ty's time.
Darius still out there too. Who did he come in for? Wade and Okoro came out.
Oh.
All right. Here we go. This could be the closing time lineup. I wouldn't be surprised if Jared Allen. Dude, he's played so amazing. Garland. Oh, we need it. We need it so bad. Let's go.
Oh,
let's go. And the free French fries. What a sequence.
God, thank God. Free fries. Man, where are you?
Derpy's neighbors are about to file a noise complaint right now. Going crazy. He's been warming up the car to go to McDonald's.
He's warming. Auto start's been on since halftime.
All right, Cavs got a bit of a cushion here. I just can't believe the offense is still generating this type of output against this OKC defense with Mitchell struggling the way he has. Oh,
I know.
All right, that's. I mean, Dort's a pretty decent free throw shooter, but considering a 3-on-2, at least you didn't give up a layup. Man, this freaking game. They're in the bonus now. How much longer do you stick with Jerome? Do you close out the rest of this game? He's played quite a few minutes here in the fourth. Are we going to get Strus back in maybe? Or Wade?
I think if you're going to sub him out for anyone, it should be Strus.
Yeah,
okay.
Here he comes. Right on cue. I like that closing lineup. I like closing the game with Strus. I think you can make a case for Wade just because you need the length out there on defense, but I think Strus has done a good enough job. And the shot making and the playmaking that Strus has shown. Here we go, man. Closing time.
If Shai was doing more damage to us than he is, I would say it's warranted to keep Dean in there for the switch possibility. Yeah. But considering the fact that it's not mostly Shai dominant right now, I think it makes sense. Oh, big to big.
I feel like Allen and Mobley in the short roll have made the right decision every single time. And that was one of the main things I was watching for entering this game. They've been killing it.
Jared is also not really, but kind of flirting with a triple-double.
What is
24,
he at?
10, and 6.
Oh, the two bigs combining for what? 13 assists in this game? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They said, all right, Mitchell's struggling. Don't worry, guys. We'll distribute the ball.
We are the guards now.
I'm hoping Garland saved one more kiss of death for that Thunder bench right here.
Oh.
Man, he's cooking. Oh. No call, Raph?
At this point, with the way the Cavs offense is going, let's just run inverted pick and rolls.
Yeah. Let's run the Mobley Allen pick and roll. Let's get it.
Yeah. Let's just have it in the best hands, you know?
Here comes the grifting. See, I'm not going to complain about the refs. I think they've overall done a pretty decent job, but Garland just got clobbered on his way to the rim. No call. Shai gets grazed on a jump shot, and we're like, we got to call that. You know, it's just so weird how when you go to the rim, you can take so much contact and have it be a no call. But if you get tapped on your elbow by someone's pinky as you're going up for a jump shot, it's an automatic whistle. It's just crazy.
I'm not mad. I'm just upset.
Yeah, Allen and Mobley have been unbelievable. Pull up the box score real quick.
I was going to say, who do you think has more assists? Shai, Evan, or Jarrett?
Evan. Is Evan leading?
Then who would you say
Gonna
is second?
I'm gonna say Jared because I know he has 6. How many does Shai have?
Yep. 4.
Wow.
The leading assisters are
Jared.
Hartenstein and Jalen Williams with 8 on the Thunder.
Oh wow. Yeah. It's such a strange outcome for this game. I don't think most of us would have expected Mitchell to have 11, Allen to have 24, and Mobley to be leading the Cavs in assists.
Hey man, you
got to find any way to win.
The Thunder force you into playing outside of your normal system, and the Cavs have responded by showing how diverse their offense can be, because this is a completely different look than we've seen from this team in a few games.
Yeah.
This was the Cavs of the past few seasons. I think if they saw that the Thunder were able to shut off the things that they do best, they would have just kept on banging their head against the wall, and we would have seen a game in which the Cavs would just been out of it by half.
Yeah, I think we would have seen that Mitchell pick and roll, high pick and roll, just spammed over and over again. We probably would have never seen Mobley and Allen take on this playmaking role because the ball just wouldn't have been in their hands that often. They would have just said hey, set a screen. If Mitchell's not open, come back and set another screen. And if Mitchell's not open, you're probably going to set one more screen, and then we have to take a step back 3 because the shot clock's running down at that point. Ahmad hyping them up at the crunch time right here. Best in the business at hyping up the crowd. They're about to press that button. That does look great. Ahmad's so good at what he does.
The GOAT. I don't know, man. This is a finals preview right here.
Man, I've been so impressed with both teams, honestly. This has been such a good game. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's really lived up to that hype.
No, this is the way I would have hoped the game would have turned out. I think it's better for the Cavs to kind of be in these types of situations versus them if they blew out the Thunder or getting blown out, because then you don't really get to try out and see what this team can do in crunch time situations against elite teams. I think it's a different challenge that they haven't been posed with many times this season.
Exactly. Like if OKC had come out and Cason Wallace and Isaiah Joe just went 0 for 6 or whatever from 3, and the Cavs were able to run them off the floor, it would have been great. But I think they're going to gain a lot out of this. Hopefully they're able to close the deal here. Oh, all right. Drew the foul. Yeah, man. This is sweaty palms time, Demo. This is going to be some anxious minutes here. Let's see if the Cavs, this is a real test of growth. Can they close this game out? They've had trouble in the clutch in years past. But right now they got the best clutch player in the NBA in Darius Garland. He's still shooting 70% in the clutch. Man, if Mobley could have finished that.
Oh, only an 18-8, according to some journalists out there. That's not that great.
It's not too impressive. Tim Bontemps is still seated. Tim Bontemps was the only person still seated when Ahmad was hyping up the crowd. He's
watching
arms crossed,
watching Derek Favors rookie footage, being like, I see it.
Yeah.
That's my GOAT.
All right. I think the Cavs are in a zone. Couldn't tell for
good.
sure. That
always works out.
Right in the middle of the zone. Yeah, automatic. Here we go. Last 2 minutes. All right, they just switched this one now. Get Mobley involved. Going at Hartenstein now. DG, like I said, he's shooting 70% in the clutch. Step back.
Oh.
Ooh. All right, Allen.
Oh.
Foul.
Over the back.
Let's go. On Shai, that's 5. So you got 5 on Shai, 5 on Hartenstein. Allen keeping the possession alive. Oh, and he's going to the free throw line. Look at that. Think to where we were in 2023 when we were cool guys upset. It might have been a soft foul, but hey, think of where we were in 2023 when the Cavs were having their backs broken on offensive rebounds because, for many reasons, but Jared Allen had trouble securing the defensive rebounds. And now 2 years later on a big stage here, missing a free throw, but keeping the possession alive with an offensive rebound. Mitchell, we need it now more than ever. Let him know.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh.
Allen, though. That was a bad shot. Allen, all right, there's 2 seconds on the shot clock, 2.5. What does Kenny have up his sleeve here for this situation? They have to have practiced.
Who's going to let him know?
It's going to be Max Strus, top of the key. Oh, maybe not. Max Strus, opposite corner. Mobley 3.
Oh.
Allen. Oh, let's go.
What?
On who? Who did they call it on? I don't know if I've ever really seen Kenny said, get that thing going. Looked like Glenn Powell in the Twisters movie. That was the most authority I've ever seen Kenny Atkinson show on a challenge. I don't even think he had time to see a replay. I think he was just pissed off. So I don't think I've ever really seen a loose ball foul challenged, or at least you don't see those very often in the clutch. So I'm interested to see what their criteria will be for this.
Oh, thank God we get to watch it through a terrible filter of Zoom.
Yeah, what the hell is this? So who they called it on? Allen or Mitchell? Who did they call it on?
It would have had Mitchell there probably.
Off right there. Yeah, they might. That might stand. I think it's soft, but that might stand. A push in the back. Let's see. This could be.
And he's holding Mitchell there too.
Oh, my stream skipped a little bit at the most precise moment. It's right when I needed to see.
Can I see this not on a monitor within my monitor?
I see one quality replay. Is this why the replay reviews take so long? The refs are looking at it through the damn filter.
They'll hear the chase down ad, and this was brought to you by Zoom. Zoom helps millions of people connect.
There's a very light push. Oh, I don't know what they're gonna do here. I think it's gonna stand.
I think so too. I in the microsecond I could see quality footage. Yeah. It looked like he was getting pushed off.
I do think he flopped, and I do think it should have just been a play on, but because they called it, and because there is a little bit of an extension from Mitchell pushing him in the back, but I think you should play on right there. Don't let me down, referees. My stream is skipping too. I don't know if it's just me, but it keeps skipping now.
It's been skipping for me too.
Hey, it's a good sign that it's taken this long, I guess. That a Baker Mayfield jersey? I don't know if that's the vibes we want to bring to this game, buddy.
Let's go back to the Bowl Cut brothers.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you, officials. You know ball. You understand what the people want. Rigged. Cool guy, listen. Just because you guys couldn't beat the Thunder doesn't mean that the best team in basketball has to take a loss too. All right. Some of us are just built different.
Some teams know how to adapt in the second half, Some teams are built different like that.
Oh, man. This is a tense game.
All of
Good
this
challenge
for
Kenny.
An absolute awful shot from Donovan Mitchell, probably.
We just need to let him know.
Let him know.
Let him know one more time right here. Some teams just chuck up threes. Oh man, I am nervous. All right, I like the ball in Garland's hands. trying to get Mobley. Interesting.
Oh.
Hartenstein playing with 5. Mobley!
Oh, let's go.
Evan Mobley. So the Cavs, in a very crucial moment in a big matchup, give the ball to Evan Mobley and basically let him go one-on-one, and he converts. That's huge. Great defense from Allen, cutting off that floater right away. Good defense. That's Evan Mobley with the active hands. All right, everyone, just calm down. Let's get one more good look and put him away. I'm
Dude, do not let Case and Wallace disrupt you.
I'm thinking it's a Max Strus corner 3. That's my prediction.
I think it's a DG step back.
Oh, it might be DG.
Or cut.
DG.
Oh.
Good night, OKC. See? Let's go. Oh my God. What a brilliant game for the agendas. I couldn't have imagined something better. Donovan Mitchell struggles for most of the night. DG, Jarrett, and Evan step up to get it done. Holy cow. Wow. This is incredible.
God, if only Cleveland had an all-star point guard, though.
I know, right?
That's tough. Thank God we're sending LaMelo.
Corey, Garland and Mobley can't make it because it's been Donovan Mitchell carrying this team, Like they're just kind of riding the wave.
True. It's true. Especially when there's more qualified names out there like, Jordan Poole.
Yeah, I mean, they impact winning. LaMelo Ball.
Derek White. When Derek White beat the Thunder. Oh, wait. Never mind. Sorry.
Paolo's back to scratching.
Mark Dagan, not coach of the year. Bang! Mama, there goes that Mobley.
What a beautiful game. Oh my goodness, the 3 of them hugging. I'm about to shed a tear live on stream. This is gorgeous. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Tony Pesta is front running.
It's over. Get the rebound. It's over.
Nope.
You can hear Unk. Unk is making an appearance. I haven't seen him in a while. You can download the track right here.
It's on Pandora, SoundCloud, wherever you get your footage.
Apollo, get in here, man. Come here. Apollo is like kind of feeling the song. He stopped. He did the little head tilt that dogs do. Where's the frog? $11 straight. How much are we up by? 5. So we're not going to win by double digits. But that guy in the button up or the quarter zip is feeling it. That man was experiencing euphoria.
We're up 7.
Okay, so we probably won't be able to get that up to double digits, but it'll be close if they foul us. This is our time, man. Yeah, quarter zip extended to another. He was on cloud 9.
He was being suffocated by that quarter zip. I'm so confused what that ad was.
Yeah, I've never seen them play that. This was the best possible outcome for the agendas. I can't think of a better outcome. The Cavs hang. They're on their way to hanging 130 on the best defense in basketball. Donovan Mitchell struggles, but Darius, Garland, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, the whole supporting cast lift them up in a way that we've really never seen before in a big matchup. Like, this is the complete reverse of what we've normally seen, where the Cavs it's basically the Donovan Mitchell show. That's their only chance of winning. Completely reverse that. They absolutely let them know, Demo. The big 3 step up make big plays down the stretch. That Evan Mobley possession is probably the biggest one to me, is where, they're up by 3 and they go to Evan Mobley. My stream just completely froze, by the way. I think I can still see
it also
Corey
did for me
now.
too.
Okay, I was going to say, we're still here.
No, yeah, I'm in the
We're
same thing.
still here. We're still here.
You can't take us down, NBA.
But yeah, that Evan Mobley ISO play is the one that stands out to me too, because I can't imagine any other game in the last 3 years where they would take Garland and Mitchell off the ball and let Mobley decide a game like that. That was just incredible. And the fact that he responded with such an aggressive drive. Now they just need to get the ball inbound. George Niang's out there, so nothing could possibly go wrong.
Nope. Can't think of one thing.
They've struggled to get the ball.
Let them know, George.
In these situations under JB. So let's see if Kenny has anything. See, that right there is what JB for some reason would just never do. You just have a guy dribble to the backcourt, run to the backcourt. I mean, they never did that under JB. And
all right, Ev, pivot.
So we're not hitting 130, but we hang 129 on them. That's good enough to me. 32-4, 11 straight wins. You knock off the team that had won 15 straight. Cavaliers basketball, man. We're on a 73-win pace, guys. Cannot be slowed down.
We're eating tonight, fellas.
I'm holding back the tears, man. This has been an absolute dream of the season. Apollo's hungry. He just dropped his bowl right here. He's like, the game. He's like, that Mobley performance is going to feed generations.
Tim Bontemps is going to starve.
Yes, Bontemps had to witness the Mobley ISO possession in the clutch. I've never seen Derek Favors beat the best team in basketball like that. Second best team in basketball. Man.
I don't know, man. Tim will find a way.
Oh, of course.
We have an Ev interview lined up.
I think he was with Serena. I think we're getting Donovan and Jarrett.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, we're getting the Jarrett interview.
Nope,
Let's
Jarrett.
go. Wait, how many points did Jarrett have?
25.
25? Yeah, I'll read off the box scores real quick as we recap this and end the night, because, man, we'll hear Jarrett first. Yeah, there you go. 25, 12, and 6. Yeah. I think we should all bow down to the fro right now. All-star him. So Jared Allen finishes with a team high 25 points. Evan Mobley chips in with 21. Donovan Mitchell finishes the game with 11 points. Garland finishes the game with 18 points. They, 29 between the two of them. But Max Strus has 17. Ty Jerome comes up huge with 15 points in 12 minutes. I mean, he was, one of the most underrated aspects of this game. It's 7 people scoring double digits.
A LeBron D Wade Cavs stat.
Yeah.
That
was crazy. That was wild to see show up. I would have never guessed that. What a performance. Man.
Jimmy Longo getting the ESPN camera.
I saw that. Yeah, he's in there. Wow. Well, thank you to everyone who joined us for that incredible game. That was pure hoops. NBA, who said NBA basketball isn't good in 2025? That was an incredible game. It ended in the best possible way for us Cavs fans. If you enjoyed the stream, like I said 100 times, please hit that follow button. It means a lot to us. I can't tell you how much we appreciate the people who tune in every time for these streams. And if you're new, hit that follow button so you can keep up with us. And yeah, me and Corey will be back tomorrow for hopefully another exciting game. We play the Pacers, right? No, the Raptors. The
Raptors.
Hopefully that'll be an exciting game in a different way.
It's going to be just like this one. The atmosphere is going to be electric. Everyone's going to be ready.
They beat SGA, but can they beat RJ Barrett? You'll have to find out tomorrow, guys. But that's going to do it for me and Corey. Thank you guys for being here. That was one hell of a game. And we'll see you next time. Go Cavs.